Hey everybody, Tim O'Neill here, and I just wanted to update everybody on how we're doing on the Focus RS Rally Car project. This is something that I've been working on for probably 6 months now, trying to get the Focus RS to be a good rally car. And obviously what it takes to be a good rally car is a very reliable vehicle that is powerful, lots of torque, fairly easy to drive. So making it easy to drive requires us to lift the vehicle, to put a little smaller brakes, to do a number of things. So we've been testing it, and now we're about ready to take it apart and put a roll cage in it. So throughout the testing, some of you folks remember some of the other videos, we've put on some smaller brakes so we can put some 15-inch rally wheels. So the smaller brakes worked out quite well. We have longer struts by 2 inches, stiffer springs. We have skid plate and subframe. We've done our second generation of subframe, and the subframe is the item you can see through the grill that bolts to the chassis, and the skid plate bolts to that. We've also done, we noticed that the oil temperature was kind of high, so we put an oil cooler. The oil cooler brought the temperature down, and up to this point, we may put a little bigger oil cooler, but I think that we're not going to have a problem with that. The other thing, of course, we put mud flaps and some other underbody protection. And so now we went in, after we were working and testing that a little while, we went to my local independent repair guy who's got all the modern electronics, and he went through and helped me do things like eliminate the stereo, help me with some of the other options that we don't need. So we stripped out the stereo now. There's no airbags. We'll be taking out, right now we have in the vehicle, we have taken out the interior. We have no interior. We have removed the console, the rear seats, and so now the next thing up is take out the headliner, the rest of the interior. Then we'll start the roll cage. Next thing will be remove the engine and the gearbox. We have a couple other issues where we need to order a proper suspension. So what we're going to do is take this suspension and we're going to measure it, make sure we're happy with all the mounting points. We're going to give that to the suspension company, and then we're going to take this suspension and put it on our other Ford RS, which is at the Tim O'Neill Driving School. It's the blue one. So from now on, you're going to see the blue one going hot, and it will have these components that we've developed so far, and we'll continue further testing using the blue car. We're also going to add onto it some of the parts from our friends at Mount Tune. They've been a real big Ford tuner for a number of decades, and I really like working with Mount Tune, so we're going to have some go faster parts. We're also going to work on some other ways of protecting underneath of the vehicle, an easier way to put our underbody protection, and hopefully some of these parts and pieces that we develop will go on the street cars. That there have been some people interested in already in getting skid plates and subframes, mud flaps, and some stiffer suspension. So hopefully we'll have all that sorted out, and the next time you see this vehicle, it should be down to just a shell, and we'll be doing the roll cage.